blow some of this dust off. Okay, party on, dudes. Oh, and apparently there's no joining fee. Let's go for a ride. Good morning, everybody. So today, kids, it's a Sunday morning again, about 11:15. It's been raining all weekend last weekend, and we've got 1 day respite, so the floor's still a little bit wet. But I thought I'd get out today and pop off to the calf so you can see what I can see. But also I wanted to do some 4K tryouts. So I've never done 4K video recording before. I've got the GoPro Hero 7s and I've set them up for 4K. The reason I haven't done 4K is because my iMac, it's a 2012 iMac, it's updated as far as Apple will let me update it, and unfortunately it can't handle the codecs for 4K. So these cameras, I think they export at the 265 codec or something similar, whereas my iMac can only cope with a 264 codec. No matter what I do, I can't get it to do anything else. So I downloaded and installed Handbrake, which is a compression program, and found last night that I could import the 4K into Handbrake and export it lossyless to 264. So I thought I'd give that a go today, and that's it really. If I get time, I'll probably go up one of the bike shops. I have a trundle up to Cannock, see what they've got in. I'm still thinking about that white VFR. It's got 29,000 miles on it though, I think, but it's a gorgeous bike. Still thinking about it. It hasn't been sold yet. Man, it's a lovely bike, but it's a lot of miles. So let's see what 4K footage does. Let's see the difference between the 2K that I usually put up there and the 4K. I'm also going to experiment with some frame rates. So currently it's set to 50 frames a second, and I like 50 frames a second because it means I can get lots of pictures from the videos. But for more realistic Motovlog action, I think I'm gonna, in Final Cut Pro, drop the frame rate to maybe 30. See what that looks like. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Right? It's going to take hours and hours to re-encode all the footage, you know, the 4K footage to X264. But I've got all day, so, and all night. I'll just leave it running, see how it gets on, see what the final result is. 125. Awesome. Yeah, I can hear it. Check that out. I used to have an RG Gamma 125, a Suzuki, when I was 17, 18, and it sounded a bit like that. You get a micron exhaust on it, no baffles. It used to sound like a wasp in a tin can. I loved it. Man, I'll tell you what, it's cold today. It's about 8 degrees at the minute. I think it's time to hang the leathers up for the autumn and winter, do you think? And put the Oxford stuff back on, because there's the cold air that's rushing into my crotch and under my armpits. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. And I've got base layers on. I've got my trousers and top on, my base layers, but they don't seem to be doing much. Oh man, look at all this on the road. Don't you dare go on my shiny bike. Yeah, these gloves are the same. These GP Plus Alpine Stars gloves, they offer no winter protection whatsoever. I presume they're just for racing, so fair comment, I suppose. So I might have to get some different gloves for the winter. The Alpine Stars gloves that I originally bought, which are great in the winter, they're just too small for me, and they was making all my fingers numb. So fortunately I won't be able to use them, but I might have to go and pick up a bargain somewhere. But this bike does a pretty good job of you know, blowing the winds, because of the front fairing, blowing the wind around your hands. Obviously I can still feel a bit, but yeah, I expect on a naked bike it would be pretty rough. Oh, this road looks like it's new. Well, they've just painted the white lines, but the floor looks really slippy going down into Bridge North. Yeah, it's definitely got a sheen on it, so let's take it easy. There's no rush to die. So what's the 4K like? Is it any good? This is presuming that my iMac will be able to handle all these files and convert them. I'm presuming also that 4K will take a lot more battery. I'm guessing that, I haven't looked that up, but I would expect the battery to go down a lot quicker recording at 4K than it does at 2K. 1080p looks gorgeous, but unfortunately when you upload 1080p footage to YouTube, their compression tool that compresses 1080p footage is absolute junk. It looks rubbish. Looks like 360 when it's finished doing its job. No matter what you do, it's awful. So the minimum really that you can upload to YouTube for this fast moving stuff is 2K, and even that looks, well, it's better. I wouldn't even call that 1080. I get why they do it. I understand, you know, if 1,000 people are watching the same video at 4K, you know, raw footage, there'd just be no way they can stream that same video multiple times with much better compression, or worse, I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So I get why they have to compress. It's just such a shame that you get all this gorgeous footage and then it gets absolutely ripped apart when it's put into YouTube. So the minimum really is 2K, but I thought I'd give 4K a go today. Why not? It's rained over here, hasn't it? So I wonder who's braved it and gone to the cafe today. I'm a bit late, 11:30. But we'll see. This guy in front's going to the cafe, I think. Say hello to him when he stops. Stay in the dry bit. So I'm going to have to give this a wash when we get home. Here we go. Ooh, nice Suzuki. Right, where are we going to park? Not up there. Oh, the weed is strong up here. I can smell weed. That'll do. There we go. Next to that beast of a bike. That's lovely. Sweet. More here today than there was the other week, I think. That was a lovely stop at the Food Stop Cafe. Some great bikes there as usual. Great folks. Let's go and have a ride around. I'm going to go home a different way today. See if I can find my way in 4K. Wow, it's open. Dudmaston Hall is finally open. I wanted to come here January, February time and it wasn't open. What's in here then? Look at the big goose. I've always wanted to go around the safari park on my motorbike, you know, when you drive through the lion's den and the monkeys, and wondering what sort of experience you'd have on a bike. You'd probably only do it once, wouldn't you? Oh, look at the big cows. I'm going to get attacked. Hello. I'm trying to go as slow as possible so I don't freak them out. Don't know what's in here. It's all new to me. Pre-booked tickets only. Okay. I just wanted to have a little razz around the car park and see what's in it. Looks like they've fenced everything off up to the hall, or walking only. It's a shame. There you go. Oh, there's mud everywhere. I'll have to come back here and have a walk around, I think. Not today though, it's getting quite late today. Look at the lovely cow. Hello. There's a lot of people coming in here. I'll have a look at the map when I get home and see what's in there. Right, so I don't think I want to be going to Cleverley because I think that's where the Ford was. Came down here the once. Ended up in 3 foot of water. Let's go find another way. So it wants me to go up here. Sat nav, let's have a look. Yeah, this is going to be B-road mayhem, isn't it? I'm going to wash the bike when I get back anyway, so might film washing the bike in 4K. What do you reckon? Slow motion, soap suds. Oh no, this is where the Ford is. Oh god. And it rained last night quite heavily. What an idiot. Oh, I should have gone up the Cleverley one. Oh god, this is horrible because you don't know what's underneath the water. I just went for it last time, but it looks a little bit deeper this time. I'm just going to go for it, shall I? Wash the wheels. The man thought it was hilarious. I really do need a different bike, don't I? Me riding around on a super sport, the bridle paths of B roads. What a knob. I should have bought that VFR. Why didn't I buy that VFR? Oh yeah, couldn't afford it. Oh well, you can laugh about it. I'm going to give this a good wash when I get back. This road's going to be full of crap, isn't it? I'll probably just come out on the same road that I started at. Do you reckon? Right, let's blow some of this dust off. Oh, the 6 Ashes. Good biker meet-up place this. But the road from 6 Ashes to my house is pretty diabolical. I'm going to do it anyway. Bike's already filthy now. Have a little buzz in the park, see what's going on, see if they finished filming that BBC thing they was doing. That was last week, wasn't it, or the week before? go find out. Yep, looks like they finished filming. All the motorhomes have gone. So it's just back to being a park now. And a hall, of course. They're not holding a bonfire night here this year because of COVID, which is a shame. This is, I think it's one of the biggest ones around. I've never actually been to it because if you drive here, man, it takes so long to get out of here. They have to put special traffic lights and everything on, and it takes a couple of hours, I think, to get out of here after the fireworks are done. But yeah, I think I might, the next time it's on, so I presume next year, I think I'll have a walk down here, see if the kids want to come. There's always a reluctance to walk down here because walking back is the mad inclines walking back. Nobody wants to do it. Just see if I can get my parking space. I can still gazump you, mate. There we go. I want to get a cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. That was a lovely cup of tea. Nice cup of tea in 4K. I don't think I filmed it actually. Why would you film a cup of tea? What, is a Tesla? Want one? I'm looking at getting a Tesla Model 3. What do you reckon? For my next car, I think the lease runs out on my Merc next year, and I'm looking at the Model 3. I think you can get them for about, if you go on CarWow, and I'm not, this is not a sponsored vid or anything, but CarWow seems to have the best deals on. I think you can get a Model 3 for about £420 a month on a lease, something like that. It's quite expensive, isn't it? But a damn good car, I think. So I might pop off down a Tesla shop somewhere and see if I can get in one. Anyway, let's get home and let's give this beast a nice wash. Let's show you how I wash the bike. So it was a nice little ride out just to try the 4K out. I'll have a look at that footage when I get back. See if my iMac explodes. So I think it will probably overheat and just clap out altogether. And well, I'll say goodbye on this Motovlog, but let's get on with Washy Washy. Oh yeah!